National Menorah Essay Contest, I neglected to mention that we have members of his family sitting right with us, so thanks for making the trip. Our next speaker is a member of the cabinet, one who has great responsibility for something very important to all of us, the security of our homeland. It's a relatively new government agency, but it is one which directly impacts our community. And I think it's a good time for me to thank him. But before I do that, I would like to welcome him to the stage. Please put it together for the Honorable National Menorah, the United States Secretary of Homeland Security. And now I want to thank you, sir, for the efforts we in the community we know that you have exerted for the nonprofit security grants and many other efforts to make sure that we are safe and have help in literally staying alive. So please, Mr. Secretary.
Good evening. Today we begin the celebration of Hanukkah. I draw from the beautiful and profound words of Abigail Bogereben and Dov Linzer, published just this morning. The glue of the Jewish people for 3,000 years, indeed the key to our survival, despite all those who tried to destroy us, has been the beauty, joy, and rituals of Judaism. We can all benefit from the study of Torah, the mandates to visit the sick, feed the poor, pursue justice, welcome the stranger. There is a yearning for this beauty, this rooted history. We see it in a post-October 7 surge in synagogue attendance, Jewish learning, and communal connection. We can lean into our shared tradition and values as a beacon for what we aspire to. This Hanukkah, let us rededicate ourselves to the light that defines us and the better world we seek to build. On behalf of the President, Dr. Biden, Vice President Harris, and the Second Gentleman, I wish you all a happy Hanukkah.
Thank you very, very much. We are about to light the menorah, and I don't know what is next for Secretary Mayorkas when this administration ends, but I will say one thing, that with the Jewish knowledge he just exhibited and the talent he possesses, which I unfortunately do not yet, of making very brief speeches, he has a good future as a rabbi. I know many boards who would want to hire him. And now, before we light the menorah, however, we have to remember that just as freedom is not free, nor are events like this, because though we have the rights to perform them and organize them, they are completely privately sponsored. So I'd like to say just a word and then thank our supporters who helped us do this. And first I want to tell my Jewish brothers and sisters here in Israel and around the world, they're once again spewing hate against us. They're torching our synagogues, they're threatening our security. It's no longer a topic or a theory, it's a clear and present danger. Every day. And those who do this will join those who came before them in hate with a similar fate. And we will join ours in a victory of the Spirit. So if I can say something from here in this great assemblage today, it's to be strong and of good courage. Though we are shaken, we've been here before. And one thing we have learned is that with a strong faith and unity, even if we can be hurt, and we sure have been, we are ultimately, literally, an indestructible people. And to our friends of the Jewish people in the larger world, community, we are grateful for your support. We pray for you and for your well-being and hold strong hope that you will be resilient in the face of so many pernicious attempts to unsettle you in your support of us. I might add that in addition to the gratitude of the Jewish community that we express to the Secretary and to the Deputy Director and to the Ambassador, I think it's important to note that we've done a lot, but we have so much more that needs to still be done. And to address and combat anti-Semitism, if I might say more specifically, because it is different in some ways from other forms of hate and demands a particular focus. And as I expressed at a meeting to which we were invited a few hundred yards behind us just last year, we, the Jewish people, have to worry first about anti-Semitism so that we can be strengthened enough to help others in society who need our support. It's almost like on the airplane where they say, put your own oxygen mask on first, because though you're tempted to save everybody else, you won't be able to if you don't survive. So I am sure that we'll all agree that more needs to be done and we have to redouble our efforts. But perhaps the best antidote and most effective one to combat anti-Semitism is an informed and robust Semitism. When we become stronger in who we are better assured of our continued survival. We don't merely celebrate a military victory of the Maccabees. We celebrate the miraculous rededication of our Holy Temple in Jerusalem over 2,000 years ago. It's about light and purity, more than an armed victory, which was required to reclaim our ability to worship unharmed and unhindered. So try and take this Hanukkah and seek an opportunity to learn more about our rich heritage as Americans and as Jews who are fortunate to live in this great country in the brightest time in our diaspora history. Seek an opportunity to help someone, to teach someone, to share an experience and warmth in someone else's life and with kindness. We must teach the emerging new generation to illuminate, not eliminate, to light the world, not scorch the earth, usher in a time of peace, understanding, and redemption for all of us, all over the world, as the prophets have promised us. Those who helped us make this event possible have shown real dedication as the scope of this activity has really grown. I'd like to thank, and if we can show the logos of the major sponsors on the screens, please, the World Quant Foundation, whose chairman and CEO, as you know, served as the honorary chair for this year's National Menorah Council. Suffolk, which is a major supporter of our efforts here. Chevron, which makes miracles with oil, but also searches for alternative energies. And of course, the Mayberg Foundation, that have been staunch supporters of ours for decades. Let's hear a round of applause for them. I'd also like to thank the Falick Family Foundation, Mark and Nancy Penn, the Pratt Charities, and Dan and Ariane Sachs, Harry Ajmi and family, one who wished to remain anonymous and asked me not to say their name, Yitzhak Hilda Applebaum, Jonathan and Laura Barron, the Daravoff family, Zev and Esty Drizzen, the Epstein family, Choni Herzka and family, Bill Knapp and Jeannie Milbauer, Thor Equities, Verizon's, who only asked me to say that they love it when people connect. So look at this. Seth and Rivka Weisberg, the Weisberg Family Foundation, and all of you who went to our site of nationalmenorah.org or to jewishwashington.com and contributed. And if you didn't yet, it's not too late. I'm going to say that we're about to light the menorahs. You can tell the lift is in place. We want to thank our three cantors who came to be here with us. Cantor Yitzchak Meir Helfgott of the prestigious Park East Synagogue in Manhattan, Yossi Schwartz from the Parkland Synagogue in Florida, and Yaakov Motzen, who serves as cantor in the Shul of Bal Harbor. They will lead us in the blessings, and I please ask that you rise for the blessings and stay in place afterward until the singing of Oseh Shalom and God Bless America is over. And at that time, we will conclude the program. Thank you very much. Please rise.
Melech,